All right, so I'm over here on Appsumo looking at the new arrivals, and I scroll down and I see that video to blog was actually available again, which is kind of crazy because I've actually been trying to solve this solution or find a solution for something in my business, which is turning my videos, my LearnWire videos, into blog posts. Like, I don't really want to hire someone to do it. I don't really get a whole lot of traffic, so it's not something that's super important. That's just not the way I get my traffic, right? I get my traffic from YouTube. But it would be nice to get some pretty high quality, blog posts created automatically using a software. And I have gone and looked, and I've looked at all the different softwares that are out there, and I've tested them as well, even behind the scenes. I haven't made a video about all of them. And there really isn't any that really do a great job with, taking a YouTube video to the point of the video and staying on track and staying strict to the actual content from the video and then turning that into a video. The only way that I've been able to do this really good is with using Claude or ChatGPT and my own custom prompts. The problem with those is is that you getting a long form content over 600 words is very difficult, right? We'd have to do some more prompting and then some copying and pasting and all kinds of stuff. So long story short, the video to blog has been doing a really good job because we can come over here and look at my email over here. I've been testing this out since January 9th. So about the last 10 days, I turned on the automatic feature. I do have tier 1 with video to blog. And I've published some of these and kind of taken a look, and it's doing a good job with creating the posts for me. And what it's really, really cool is that it automatically senses when I create a new video on the channel. And then what it does is it creates in the background automatically, right? So I don't have to hire someone to do all this or spend my time doing this. It goes through its process based on my settings, creates the blog post, and then it sends me an email when one has been created. And the last thing I need to do is just go in, and we'll go and do one together right now, is go in and do, add the featured image and just make sure everything looks good and then push publish. So it really is like less than 5 minutes. I could have a blog post up. It's all happening in the background. You can see there's 2 that I have not opened up. Some videos I don't want to go out. Maybe like when I just tested the video from the other day where I just tested software, a specific, way to use the software. I might not want to create a blog post on that. I really want just my formal kind of reviews to go out on my site really. And all the other videos, not necessarily, okay? So it automatically gives me an email. We're going to be looking at one, which is, I believe, the Pinterest one right over here, Insane AI Pinterest Strategy. That video that came out a few days ago, that's pretty cool. Let's just go and see what it created for that. So we're going to go in here, and I was just surprised. This morning, I was like, hey, what's going on with Appsumo? And I apologize that by the time you guys get this video, first of all, you've got to be a Plus member to be able to pick up this little deal. And then 2, it looks like it ends in 4 hours. So I did not know that video to blog was back on Appsumo. I just hadn't seen the email about it, and I haven't really logged in. I've been doing a lot of other things as well. So I apologize if you're seeing this video and you're excited about video to blog and you want to pick it up, and then you go and look at it and you're like, I have a Plus membership and I still can't get it because the deal's gone. It looks like right now it is gone in 3 hours and 38 minutes. But by the time you get the video, it's going to be more like 3 hours. And so I'm not giving you guys a whole lot of time, but hopefully they'll come back. This video will be valuable to you, so you can keep your eye out for when video to blog does come back to Appsumo. I'm surprised they came back because I don't believe that they were around during the Black Friday event. I'm not sure. Leave a comment below if you remember if video to blog was actually part of the Black Friday deals. I don't know if this was actually on the platform around that time, but I feel like I wanted to go and pick up more credits because I do have an account and I got a tier 1 account. But then I decided, because I liked what I saw testing the software, and I was like, okay, I actually do think I want to go ahead and move forward with this, because at the time of testing, right, my formal review of this, one of the things about it was that it still wasn't perfect. But then as I tried to find the perfect solution over the last several weeks, tried a bunch of different tools. I went over here and I typed in video to blog software, and I went and just checked all them out. Here's one, video to blog AI, or I think that that's it, right? This is another one over here. And yeah, I don't think that this is the one that is on, or is this the one that we're looking at right here? But there's another one as well. Let's see. So that one says video to blog.ai. Let's go through here and look, see what the site is for this one. So that's Video to Blogs. They're officially ranking #1, which is good. They've got a lot of good reviews in all the platforms, but there's some, I try to look at them, right? Like, what is this? So this just does, it looks like they're trying to let everybody do something here. So not really sure about what's going on with that one, but I did land on a couple. There was another one that was called just Video Blog AI, but there's not, there's just not a whole lot. And honestly, even Koala Writer doesn't really do a good job. It does have a video option, but we put our video in, it doesn't really stick very strictly to the actual content. It tends to veer off in its own direction and kind of just, it just does not. I want a software that's going to stick very strictly to the transcript of the video. And so even Koala doesn't seem to do that. I haven't really tried Agility. Maybe that's my next one up. And then you guys saw my video from the other day where we tried video writing AI, and it did pretty good, but I need to, we need to wait for them to actually develop that part. And I think it's going to do a good job when they come out with that. So we don't really have a great solution other than Video to Blog seems to be doing pretty well. So let's go test this right now. Like I said, they're just on here for a moment, or the blink of an eye, right? And they're going to be gone. And so I'm going to go and pick up, what tier level am I going to get? And also they do have really good reviews. Let's click on the reviews and come down here and just see what the official review is. So 4.7 out of 89 reviews right over here. Super cool. What I want to do is go back and look at the plans and features over here. So yeah, I'm on the tier 1 and I only get 10 blog posts per month, but they do give you like the automatic, is that listed over here, where you can literally generate email and social media, multiple blog formats. They should add it on here that they will automatically create let's see right over here. I'm just trying to look and see. Yeah, I'm not seeing, they should add another thing right here, because this is something that's huge. The ability for them to automate the whole thing for you and actually automatically schedule and add the draft blog post into your WordPress site. And all you have to do is just go in there and push publish if you really wanted to, right? But what I found is the featured image part is where you want to add a featured image, make sure that it's in the right category. They've been around for over a year, founded in November 2023. And so forth. All right. So looking good. I want to decide on what my needs are in my business. I'm thinking that I'm going to get the license tier 3 just to make sure I'm covered. I'm really only going to be using this for my LearnWire blog mostly. And so I have to decide, because there's a big jump between license 3 and license 4, right? And they actually go all the way up to license tier 5, 200 posts, crazy. These are major jumps, more than double. So 230, that would be 460, would be double that. So it's actually more than double, but it's okay. They're also giving you more than double on the credits as well. Right here, there's a double price. And so you're going up, it looks like they're doubling the price right there. So the pricing and stuff like that it's a little interesting right there. But I'm trying to decide if between license tier 3 and license tier 4. I really don't need license tier 5, but that's a big jump right there for $500 to invest into a tool. So I believe by looking at this, I'm for sure going to be getting the license tier 3 at $229. But it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, if I decide I want to hook this up to multiple blogs for multiple YouTube channels, and I want to have a go at that as well. Your blog is basically being built automatically for you based on the content you're creating, and so I really like that idea. So at the end of the day, this is almost a perfect marriage for somebody like me that actually creates YouTube content and wants to also have a website. Doing one of these two right here, I know that the 20 I won't be happy with. I need it to be at least tier 3 right there. So let's go in. This is really more of just kind of like talking about the software. We've already done a full review on this. All right. So this is more for those that are kind of interested in this as well, and kind of just wants my take on this tool. Like I said, I've tested a bunch of tools lately because I'm still been trying to solve this problem for my blog. And this one seems to be the most powerful one. So we're going to go and take a look at that. Let's go and take a look at the software. I'll go log in real quick. So we're logged in right now, and you can see that we are on automated. So this one got an error. So this blog post appears to be stuck. Try regenerating, or you can, so it's not going to be 100%, but it looks like it's about 95%, because we turned it on about right here, I believe. Well, you can actually see, here's all the automated. We're running out of credits. So that one probably, I don't know if that actually counts. So let's just count on the successfuls. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 successfuls and 2 that failed. Whatever you guys want to do for the percentage on that, about 75% success rate, something like that. We can go in there and just regenerate this if we want to. Another cool thing to note is that a lot of the other YouTube to blog post generators or whatever, they are failing right now because YouTube is really hacking down on the ability to download videos and stuff like that. But when you're actually running a real YouTube channel, like, you should be able to do that, right? There should be some way to bypass that, where you can verify your account and then it's actually your YouTube channel with these tools. But they've found a way to still be able to hook this up to and grab your video, grab the transcript, all that, and then turn it into a video. So that's pretty dang cool. So what you can do right over here is we'll take a look at, obviously you're going to get an email. And so right over here, this one right here, it's going to tell you a blog post for Insane AI Pinterest traffic strategy has been automated for you. Here to go and edit. And if you actually click this, it's going to take you to the actual page that's not published, but it's still going to take you to the page and so forth. So pretty good to you. So then now you can go in here and we have this automated right here. We'll go and take a look at what this looks like. Let's see what the 3 dots are. We can move to a folder, we can archive, and we can edit. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. Go take a look at what this looks like, and we'll go and build one real quick together as well. There's a bunch of settings. You can see I have 1 credit left. Available blog posts, 1 out of 10. So I've got to go and recharge this, get more credits, because this software is pretty darn cool. So it's going to go and give us the title, bring in the as well the video embed. Ready to supercharge or turbocharge your Pinterest traffic. In this blog, we dive into an exciting journey of leveraging AI tools and smart strategies. So it does join us as we explore effective techniques that can take your Pinterest game. So it's a nice, short and sweet, concise introduction. That's what we're looking for. We don't want these giant paragraphs. It automatically does a table of contents. So what I need to do is I need to turn off the automatic table of contents that I have. I have like a plugin on my site. So I'm actually going to need to like turn that off, because this is, or I just been manually doing it. I'm not sure if you made it this far in the video. If I turn off a widget or a plugin, it makes sense, right? That like any blog post that we're using that plugin, it's going to, the plugin's not going to be on that site or on those web pages anymore, right? So it's not going to be in use. So that's, with all the blog posts that I have used that for, I would now not have a table of contents. But going forward, because their table of contents too is nice and concise. They just have a few, it's not like really long. Some of those table of contents plugins seem to like have triple this, right? It's just way too much. We just need the quick, fast, high level bullet points right here. And so that's what I like right there. I would like to be able to add a key points section. I'm not sure. We'll go look in the settings, but let me introduce you to my latest venture, Keto Crush. It's a project I've been working on. So it's all first person. It's a project so I'm talking from authority, from my experience. You can read through this and it reads really well, automatically creating the images and the screenshots from our video. So nobody in the world is going to be able to get this screenshot right here because I made this video, right? So it is very unique to me. You've got this really nice blog post with your nice H2s, not too long of, of paragraphs, like I said, especially with software reviews or anything tech. So it did get the Keto Crush right here, but we would want to change that because that's actually not the way that that's spelled. So I wonder how we can go and make a quick edit to the transcript and then regenerate. How would we do that? So we have revision history. So I think that we are in the actual editor right now. Yes, we are. So I'm trying to think if we can do a massive replace. I'm not really seeing like the tool to be able to do that. But yeah, just look for misspellings, like especially for a brand. I mean, no transcription is going to know that this is spelled with a K, so it's not really a big deal. But other than that, really, really good. I want to go and look at a review as well, because I want to be able to, let's see what they kind of end on this part. Overall, I'm committed to continuous learning and adaptation, ensuring that Keto Crush remains a relevant and engaging platform for my audience. Okay. And then it ends with an image right there. Maybe you'd want to do something else or just get rid of that image. But overall, really, really good. And let's see, does it give us, we can come in here, content analyzer, but like right here, control find. We can go and look for Keto Crush. It's going to find the places what we need to fix that, but there's no like mass replace button right over here. Let's see if we can go, let's see what the SEO metadata looks like. Okay, this is where you can come and get all this stuff right over here. Super, super cool. Remember, they have that promotion feature right over here. We automatically have Instagram posts, Facebook posts, X, email promotion done. Now they do need to add Pinterest. Where the heck is Pinterest? You could use one of these for Pinterest as well. It's really not that, you can just use one of those for Pinterest. But they do need to create one for Pinterest, which would be super cool because blogging and Pinterest kind of go hand in hand. And so let's go look at the content. Blog post score is excellent. I don't know about 100% score. I think that it's quite a bit inflated, but they are going to say that the words, this is why they're giving us a good score. This blog is written in 7th to 8th grade reading level. Let's go test that in a minute. AI detector level. The blog appears to be written by a human. I'm not really sure about that. Where do they test it out at? There's a 71% chance that it's written by a human, according to Rephrasy AI. Long sentences, those look good. Images, lots of images, and the links right over here. So where are the links? Here's the key phrase analysis right there. Where is the links? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's counting these as links. And so I'm not seeing any automated links in here. That's one thing that, some tools are really good at adding in internal links and external links, but then it's not good at certain other things, right? So we just don't have a 100% perfect tool for this, but this one does do a really good job at writing the content, sticking on topic to specifically what I'm talking about in my videos, which I'm really happy. Let's go and test I'm going to go ahead and just control A, control copy, a couple things. So I want to go over here to Hemingway editor. This is the one that I use. If you guys have any ones that you use to actually test, we have a grade 9 looking really, really good. And they have 7th to 8th grade. So right there with the Hemingway, it's within the realm. So that's accurate. I really, really like that. And then we can go and test is it 0GPT is one of the ones that we can go and measure our and see what this one comes up with for us. I have a feeling it's going to come out a little bit AI-ish. Some of these, your text is AI GPT generated 64%. So we could go and use originality, but we already know when we use originality, 99% of the time it's going to say that it's very, very high likelihood that it's created with AI. So, and who cares about this really, right? Because that's not really the reason why you're getting ranked or not. It's all debatable, obviously. So let's go take a look at what this looked like when we came in here this is what it created for us. It automatically created the tags for us. The author, this is where you do need to come in here and change out the category. So what we'll do is we'll just go in here and push the edit button real quick. And then we have our post in here. So there's a nice table of contents. And so I'll show you kind of how I do this. I'm not seeing, luckily I already have a YouTube thumbnail, so that's just what I'm using for my featured image, which I think is just great. But what I like to do is just come over here, and obviously the slug, I think that they could change the slug out a little bit and make it better, but boost Pinterest traffic with AI strategies. I'm going to leave that because it's just very descriptive of what the video has to do with. Now we don't have the meta description, so then we would need to, that's the other thing that they need to do is they need to automatically push that meta description over and fill it in over here, especially if you're using a plugin or something like that. Like these are things that like SEO writing does probably better than any other tool, is that it takes care of all these little things for you automatically, which that makes SEO writing AI so unique and so great at what it does, is that it does all this SEO stuff for you. I also like having the dash, is I'm used to having a dash, but I'm probably not going to change that every time. So we're just going to leave it. I don't know why they have an underscore there. but we would need to come back into the tool real quick and just get the metadata. So we have our title. Let's see if it's Booster Pinterest Game. That is what they want for our meta title, because that's not the title of the blog post, right? Unlocking Pinterest Success. So not really sure what are we supposed to do with that. Because we have our slug. This is the title. If we wanted to change the title, we would change that up there. So this is what they're recommending, Boost Your Pinterest Game with AI, but it's not really necessary. Our title's good enough, the one it's using our blog post title, I believe. So you can either change the title out or not if you wanted to, but here's the meta description. There's a slug. Here's the tags. Did it bring the tags over? It did bring the tags over. That's great. There's no way for it to, it would be cool if it use some type of AI analysis of your current categories on your site to be able to choose accordingly. That would be cool. And then maybe, it would be 90% accurate or something like that. This one had to do with Pinterest. I don't really have a Pinterest category. I don't know where to put this. Let's just put this under trending. I don't know, because I don't really have, I don't know if I want to put a full category for that, but we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go and grab the meta description, just do an easy copy right there and throw this in right there. It's a little long according to, what is this, Yoast, I believe I'm using. So it's a little tiny, a couple words long, but that's okay. And then what I've been doing is just disabling the table of contents right here. And I probably just need to go and disable this going forward. And that would probably be the best way to handle that. But that's it. Literally, that's the last thing, guys. So come over here. This is what it's using for the featured image, but I don't want to use that. So what I actually do is just go to replace, and I go up to upload, and I go and find my thumbnail. And then I just upload that thumbnail that I used, right, for the YouTube video. And then we can go and change this up, maybe go like this and just remove the exclamation mark and just use something descriptive about the title. Set the featured image. We've got our featured image, and then we've got to publish, and that's it. So it's done. Like we've got this giant blog post with all of our images, everything done. Yes, we need internal links, and I didn't change the Keto Crush part, but that's okay. Not a big deal, because the search engines are going to read Keto Crush with a C or a K the same way, so it really doesn't matter. We can go and look at the post, what it looks like on my site, and you can see right over here, people can watch the video if they want. They can read the blog post. These are all clickable. It's going to take you where you need to go. So it's good. And then we have all of our tags right over here. So it's pretty darn good, guys. This is about the best that I've seen. It's doing a good job with the images. Now, I recognize that these images are not actually being hosted on my site or my server, and I actually am okay with that. It actually doesn't bother me. If I go like this and I say, save image as, or let's say copy image address, and we go and put that in, it's actually going to be, let's see. Nope, it is hosted on my site. All the images are hosted on my site, but I was thinking that it would maybe be hosted on their server because I didn't have that, that button, the button that you use inside of the editor in your WordPress dashboard to automatically download all the images to your server. I thought that we'd have to do that, but it looks like we don't. So this is, video to blog. Right now it's available for the next few hours for you. It's a Plus exclusive. I'm going to go out and pick this up because it is doing most everything that I need it to do. And right now, just running it more on autopilot like that, going in once a week and just kind of approving the blog posts or whatever, spending 10 minutes in there will be good enough for me. One thing inside the dashboard too, let's go back in here. One thing that, let's see, I would love to see a find and replace. I'm not seeing that option. The content analyzer, let's see, you can download the images. Let's see, the transcript maybe. I'm just not seeing where we can, do like a find and replace to just fix a word. They really need to add that in. I might be missing that section, that ability. Maybe they do have it and I'm just not finding it. But you'll just have to go and do that manually. I'm going to go to home again. No, let's go into, let's go publications. Let's just see, okay, no website, no problem, create publication. Here's your automations. We have the automation right here. It is in beta, but it seems like it's working pretty good. It's turned on. You can easily toggle that off if you want. And this one is basically hooked up to my website, LearnWire. We can add more websites right here, according to how many credits we have. And it was super simple to add this, and it is working. So that was another thing when we first started off. I think that it wasn't working when I first did my review, if I remember. And so that's why I didn't max out on my credits, because it was this automation I don't believe was working, and then also the ability to the links and stuff weren't really working. So when we come through here, this is how we've connected our site, right? You can actually use this to automatically post to Medium, Blogger, Ghost.org, Wix, and Shopify. I'm surprised that Blogger's still around. And then you can go and look at blogs generated this month. But I want to go back into the automations and click on this because this is where we're going to really set up everything, right? And so edit blog generation settings. I'm going to click on this. And you can see we have the video, add screenshots. You can use stock footage and stuff like that as well, or stock images. Add links, right? So include links from description, and then include links from sitemap right here. And I have my sitemap right here, but this part right here, I'm gonna have to probably submit a support ticket because this is not working. We don't have any any links on our site, right? They're not adding in any links. And I have Link Whisperer. I can use that to add links and stuff like that. So it's not like a major issue, but again, that's one more thing that is not being automated for me. And they're not adding in external links. So the internal and external links is the only part that is not working for me right now, but it's okay because everything else it's working really, really well for. So what do you guys think about this tool? It definitely has the social proof and the ratings. Like I said, I've been testing a lot of these tools out, and this one right now is the clear winner of turning a video into a blog post. So I'll be going and picking this up. Like right now, I've got to go and decide between tier 3 and tier 4 for myself. Again, sorry about the delay in getting this video out. Most likely by the time you're watching this video, it's not going to be available, but I'm making this video just to show you that, hey, some of these tools that do come out, lifetime deals, are actually good, actually worth picking up. And I can't resist and have to spend my own money to pay for these tools as well. Because if it's solving something in your business that you want, that's the biggest thing you should ask yourself if you're buying something. You need to really have that like shiny object type conversation with yourself. Do you really need this tool? Is it really doing anything for your business or moving the needle forward right now? Right now, I do want to have a flow of my content going to my blog to see if I could get some traffic over the next year with my blog. No, I'm not investing in backlinks. I'm not doing anything else. I might do some Pinterest to my website as well. But other than that, this will be a nice test to see if we can get some traffic to the LearnWire site, maybe some other channels that I decide to start and blogs that I decide to start as well. But that's really what it's solving for me. Now, when we come in, and you're looking at like a social media tool or whatever, but you already have like 5 other ones that you've bought from Appsumo. What I recommend you doing is going and kind of doing an inventory. Do an inventory of the tools in that category that you've previously purchased on Appsumo, and see go and look if the company's still around, look if the software's still around, if they're still developing, if it's active and everything. And then I recommend just going and test driving those before you go out and pick up one of the new tools, the new shiny tool that's on the market that's better than those other tools, quote unquote, right? We don't know if it's better than those other tools. So I do this with myself, and that's all I'm kind of sharing with you. I have to go through those steps myself. I do this full time, review softwares, and sometimes it's very hard to not want to purchase a software that I'm reviewing. In this particular case, it is actually the best tool that I've tested for turning my video into a solid blog post that stays on brand and topic point and first person, and stays within the content of the video and the transcript of the video. So it's doing all those things, and then automatically being able to go and publish to my site is just a huge added bonus, because the reason why I'm not doing this in other tools as well is that you have to spend about a bunch of time, wait for it to develop the content, and then you have to copy and paste it into your dashboard and all that. And those are just things that are just not important to me. Like, I'm not going to actually go out and spend the time doing that. So that's another added massive bonus that Video to Blog has, and that's why I'm picking up the tool. So what do you guys think? Did you guys pick this tool up? Do you like this tool? Do you have better solutions than this? Let me know, because I'd love to go and take a look at those tools. I've looked at a lot of them, the ones that have hit Product Hunt. There was one called Blog Fox, and that one I couldn't even get my site to sync to it. And then also the content wasn't as good as Video to Blog from what I remember. So there are big tools that have gone out to the masses and claim to be able to do this really well, but honestly, this is the best one that I've seen so far. So Video to Blog. I'm so surprised that I logged in today and saw that video. I was not going to make this video today, but I'm surprised that I was able to see the Video to Blog came back for just this plus exclusive little event. Probably just came on over the weekend or something like that. So I'm going to go and jump on this, pick up my copies, my codes. And then I will try to keep you guys informed of the tool, how it's working for me. Hopefully we can get some rankings and get some traffic. And then of course I'll make some more videos and show you how that's all going. So thank you for tuning in. If you want more videos like this about how I keep you informed and updated about the tools that I actually use in my business that actually mean something, that matter, and actually move the needle forward and drive my business forward, then make sure to subscribe to LearnWire. And then also, of course, I'm going to be doing new tool reviews. They're Appsumo based. A lot of them are not on Appsumo, and just the videos that I really enjoy the most are the tools that I actually use in my business. And you can tell I get excited about them, and my tutorials go way more in depth because I'm actually using the tool myself. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.